It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Casey Mize gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And here's Ronald Acuña Jr. now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 136.
The 1-0 home.
Ball in.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Stepping into the box, Wander Franco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Lifted down the line in left. Soto will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
That was third.
And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
That's a hit, their first of the new season. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Acuña at third, Alvarez at second with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now at the plate, C.J. Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. The set and the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Leroy Roy is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season, so he does have swing and miss capabilities. But the thing I like, he commands the strike zone, he commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
Standing in, Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here now is Juan Soto. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike called. Now the throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The third baseman. So
here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. Two balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Settling in now, Grover Nieves. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. De La Rosa moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting it.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Ronnie Mauricio comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Miguel.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I don't think you can be locking in on anyone else today than Ronald Acuña Jr. This guy, just hear me out on this body awareness. Lock in on how easy he makes the game look, both offensively and defensively. No one's going to test his arm as well. This guy's got an absolute howitzer out there.
Into the box now, Francesco Valencia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, KJ Harrison. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Leroy Roy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leroy Roy.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuña Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Acuña is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Stepping in now, Wander Franco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hazley.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Stuart Ojeda. From the stretch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike one. Ball one. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Ojeda. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Striding in once again, C.J. Chavez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And he popped him up. Here comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Bo Bichette, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
Now batting, the catcher, Grover.
Into the box, Grover Nieves, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. De La Rosa has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Garcia. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
De La Rosa.
In now, Jeremy De La Rosa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch. In there for strike 1. Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Francesco Valencia, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Nats leave a pair. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the switch-hitting pitcher, Leroy Roy. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Acuña digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. At the plate, Wander Franco. Popped up. Harrison is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Nationals, the first baseman, KJ.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in now, Adam Hazley. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stuart Ojeda will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder Julio Rodriguez. Here's the pitch. line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Chavez.
Stepping in now, C.J. Chavez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Bo Bichette.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Standing in now, Grover Nieves, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He'll get it to the pitcher, covering a terrific play as the side is retired. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Dylan Thomas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
Now in the box, Luis Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in once again, Jeremy De La Rosa. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The windup and the 0-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
That's true, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Tanner Tully is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the...
Now pitching for Washington, number 29, Tanner Tully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Heliot Ramos will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ramos.
And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Valencia ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuña. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Stepping in, Wander Franco. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. Ramos rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Julio Rodriguez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Braves on top, 3-0. Zach Solari gets the call from the pen to take over on the.
Number 37, Zach Solari.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Harrison.
In now, KJ Harrison. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, Adam.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Leading off the
for Atlanta, the left fielder, Chavez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Darryl Lerner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 12, Darrell Sullivan.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and would you believe it? The 5th double play they've hit into so far. Wow. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Grover Nieves. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Austin Voth will come on now, and he'll slide into the set.
Now pitching, batting in the 7th, number 52, Austin Voth. Now playing center field and batting 9, number 53, Jason Martin.
Standing in now, Ronnie Mauricio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Stuart Ojeda, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Ready with another 0-2. Nope. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Turkey.
At the plate now, Jason Martin, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit hard to short, reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Tom Coyle will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuña, is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
The batter
standing in, Wander Franco. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0.
Your
Corey McDougal is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Striding into the box, Juan Soto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
0-1 the count. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Miguel Sano, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Francesco Valencia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. But this will land untouched. Last strike now for the Nats. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Leroy Roy earns his first win of the season. Casey Mize is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance at National Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.